We got to get you to 50K per month, man. Get on
I
YouTube.
know.
Little case study.
Bro, once I cause the whole service delivery thing's unknown for me right now. When I
Yeah.
woke up the first morning and I had two sales calls booked, I
Mhm.
was tweaking. And now
Actually,
sales calls are fucking
What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody is doing absolutely amazing. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how that guy you just saw right there is now making $11,000 per month after just 14 days of starting his SMMA. All right. As you can see here, he is just closing deal after deal after deal. All right. I think the coolest part about all of this is that he's an absolute beginner. Like he literally just started his SMMA about 14 days ago. So obviously, the exact strategy, the blueprint I'm going to show you on how we're getting results like this. It's, anybody can use it. It's even for absolute beginners or even somebody that's been in the SMMA game. All right. So what I'm going to show you is what's allowing him to make $11,000 per month in only 14 days. Same strategy that allows me to make $30,000 per week, $106,000 per month, and have $15,000 days. All right. Now let's jump right into the video. So the very first thing we did, since he was starting from scratch, really anybody I work with one-on-one, we're going to have an offer that we can go to the market with that has tons of value that the market actually appreciates and is willing to pay top dollar for. So how do we go about doing that? Well, whenever looking at how to build a successful company, I always look at successful companies in different industries just so I can fully understand the tactics, principles, and mechanisms they are currently using to achieve success. Now, the first way I did this was by studying Alex Hormozi's business, Gym Launch, and the exact systems, infrastructure, end-to-end infrastructure that he used that allowed him to scale and exit for $46.2 million. All right. Now, if you've never seen this before, this right here is what he calls the 7 money models. Now, this has everything from understanding levels of a gym. Do note, this is what he deemed necessary for his ICP of gym owners to succeed, to achieve success, right? It includes everything from understanding levels of a gym, solving client acquisition, solving churn, um, understanding macro business models, building a team of A players, and scaling, obviously, right? So, what I learned and realized is that we need to build a full end to end solution for the market we are in. But, the next question is what does that end to end solution include? So, the next thing I did was take a look at some of the biggest private equity firms. Okay. And what I specifically studied, private equity firms, they also have strategies for buying and selling companies, right? So, what I did study, though, I didn't study that. Actually, kind of, I need to study that. But what I specifically studied was the strategies that they're currently using to create new value in companies, right? Make them more valuable intrinsically so that they can produce more money, right? And this allowed me to learn something. When providing value for a business, there are 4 elements in private equity. There are some firms that call these the 4 buckets of value creation. And now these are going to be sales and marketing, service delivery and retention, a unique selling proposition. This is just basically your offer, and then people and talent. Okay. So basically, these are the 4 things we want to uh, be able to show that we can help a business with that will generate the most value for a company, right? Now, understanding this is how we created a fantastic offer that we took to the market and started getting great results, right? I mean, only in the first week, he was already booking 5 calls per day, launched ads. After 1 week, he already got his first client, and the rest is history. So now let's talk about the actual strategy among acquisition. So whenever we want to hit any goal, really, I was about to say whenever I, sit down with someone, work with them one-on-one, you want to map out the KPIs. What inputs do we need to do? Or what does the entire system, the entire infrastructure look like? And then what inputs do we need to do to get the desired output? So let's go over the visual representation of the system, right? So you have your Facebook, your Instagram ads, uh, same system and infrastructure if you're running an organic funnel, and you're channeling all this traffic into a landing page or a lead form, right? From there, you'll give people the option to book a call. Uh, Next question is, are they going to show up to that call? Next question is, are they qualified, right? The people that are qualified on that sales call, you'll be able to pitch only the people that are qualified, right? People will show up to the sales call. A percentage of them will be qualified. There's going to be a percentage you can't even pitch because they're not a good fit for your service. You're not going to be able to get the best results that you could with this client that's on the call, right? Out of that people, that percentage that's qualified that you can actually pitch, you will then present your offer to them, and then you will have another percentage of those people that you will actually then close. That's just your closing rate, right? So that's how all of this works. From there, they sign the contract, and you can now celebrate because you just collected some cash. All right. So this is the like visual representation of how the system looks. Is exactly what we did. Simple, right? Next thing we did is we understood what goal are we aiming to hit and identified the inputs that need to be met in order to achieve that goal. Now, whatever goal you want to hit, 10, 25, 50K per month or more, just map it out, right? With him, since Austin was starting from absolute scratch, we mapped it out at 10K per month, right? That's the, that's also the number that I feel like everybody talks about online. It's idolized. You see it on YouTube everywhere. How to hit 10K per month, 30, 60 days, fast. That's what everybody talks about, right? But obviously, this is going to be his first milestone since he's just starting his company. Now, for him, he was selling a bit higher than 2K. He's selling a 3K price point. But for this math model, let's take an example. In order to hit 10K per month selling a $2,000 price point, all you need is 5 clients to hit 10K per month, right? From there, we'll put this in the math model, the statistics we're going to use. You need 5 clients. You'll have a 45% appointment booking rate. You'll have a 65% show up rate. Okay, so out of these 45% that are booked, 65 will show up, 65%. Out of these 65% that show up, another 65% will be qualified that you can actually pitch. Of the people that you pitch, you'll be able to close 17.5%. Now, if you didn't notice already, these numbers are they're not the best, right? They're pessimistic numbers. Whenever you make a math model, you do want to be relatively pessimistic and view things from, the bare minimum. And what this basically allows you to do is, if you're looking at the pessimistic side, then, you know, really you're likely not even going to hit the pessimistic numbers. What's actually probably going to happen is you're going to end up hitting your goal much sooner than you would have thought, and it's going to be a pleasant surprise, right? um, so basically what we need to do, we're running the Facebook and Instagram ads. In total, to hit 10K per month, we need 151 leads. With our 45% appointment booking rate, we'll be able to book 68 of these 151 leads into appointments, okay? With our 65% show up rate, that means 44 people will actually show up. From these 44 people that actually show up to our sales call, we have a 65% qualification rate. So this means 29 people will actually be qualified enough that we can actually present our offer to them. Now, out of the people we pitch our offer to, we have a 17.5% close rate. That means we close 5 people and we hit 10K per month. Now, this is the exact system. It's that simple. All right. You need 151 leads. Whatever your cost per lead is going to determine how much money you need to spend in order to hit this goal. If we look at Austin's ad account right here, he was getting a $10.40 cost per lead on average among all the ads he was running, right? It only took him 112 leads to hit 11K per month, all right? So he spent $1,000, $1,100, and hit 11K per month. So, this is the entire system. It's simple, like I said, right? When I was talking to Austin on our Zoom call, he said that the best thing he loved was that it was, how simple it was and how much plug and play it was. I'll just play the clip.
I'll fucking hit you up if I come up with something. I'm just gonna go fucking crank out ads or
I feel you.
creatives.
How you been feeling about like the entire process so far?
I like it.
What makes you say that though?
I mean, it's just plug and play. Like, that's kind of what got my interest in the first place, is because I already knew that I had like the skills to run an agency. I just didn't have like the systematical automation and systems in place in order to do so. And you just provide them easily, and it's easy to plug and play with it.
Now, the reason he said that is because with each person I work with one-on-one, I actually give them access to a full calendar. It's a Trello board, right? Basically a daily calendar that you have access to that allows you to know exactly what needs to be done every single day in order to get your desired result, right? And obviously the calendar works if you've seen some of the results we've been able to get, right? So if you're interested in working with me one-on-one, getting similar results, then check the link in the description. Bye.